Good afternoon, students. How are you? I hope all of you are fine. So please take your textbooks in your hand, sit in front of your system, or take mobile phones in your hand. Please listen what I am teaching. Okay. So yesterday onwards we are studying about the chapter 4. What's the chapter 4? Algorithmic strategies. So what do you mean by algorithm? Just a recall before we are going to study about today's portion. Just recall what are the things you have to studied yesterday. Okay. So in algorithmic strategies, yesterday I explained about algorithm. What do you mean by algorithm? Algorithm is nothing but it's just a procedure. That procedure needs to, why we are going to write a procedure? Procedure to complete a particular task, isn't it? Yes. Then what are the things yesterday we have discussed? What are the characteristics of an algorithm? What are the characteristics? It will have proper input, finiteness, definiteness, lot of things I have discussed yesterday, isn't it? Yes. So today we are going to discuss about what's the first topic we are going to discuss means efficiency of an algorithm. Okay. What's the first topic? Efficiency. What do you mean by efficiency? So efficiency means efficiency in the sense that means correctness. That means so always we used to prefer efficient. So what work we are doing always we will do in a efficient manner, isn't it? Likewise, so if you are going to design an algorithm or if you are going to design any programming or if you are going to design any software, so always we'll expect efficient, isn't it? So likewise, so the efficiency of an algorithm is defined as this efficiency is a depend on how we need to calculate efficient means computational resources used by the algorithm. So it is determined based on which one? Computational resources. For example, one best example I am telling. So I need to take printout of a particular topic. Okay, first what I will do? So I'll take one paper. So I'll write some regarding that topic. I'll write some points. What's the first step I am doing? Taking paper and writing some points. Next I need to take printout of particular thing. So what's the thing I need to do? One thing I need to type that particular thing in the system, or either I need to type that particular points or things in the system, otherwise I need to scan that particular paper in the system, then I need to take the printout, isn't it, Anna? So listen, so if I am typing means what I will do from the keyboard, I'm typing what are the things I need to type and enter into the system. One thing. Next thing, if I am scanning the particular paper means from which device I am doing the scanning? Scanner. So next thing, I am taking printout. So using which device I am taking printer? Printer. So listen, why I am telling this example means, in this example, there are 3 resources I have used. What are they? For typing, keyboard I am using. For scanning, scanner I am using. For printing, printer. Understand? 3 resources I am using. So, like that, so efficiency of an algorithm is defined based on which one? Computational resource used by the algorithm. For that, for example, that one, in that algorithm, I am writing one algorithm. In that algorithm, how many resources I am using? Based on that resources only, I can able to find the efficiency. Now understand? So in one example I said no. In that example I said 3 resources I am using. So if that 3 devices efficient is good means, so the printing also will get very nice. Likewise, in particular algorithm, so how many computational resources you are using, based on that only we can able to determine efficiency. So can you understand the first point? Yes. Next one, efficiency algorithm based on usage of different resources. Same example here. So whether I have used only one resource in that example, 3 different kind of resources. What are they? So in that I am using 3 different kind of resources. What are they? Printer, scanner, keyboard. So likewise, so here also the efficiency of an algorithm is based on usage of different, how many resources I am using. 2 resources means 2, 3 means 3. So based on that only I can able to determine efficiency. Understand? Yes. So what they are telling means maximum efficiency if I need to get means minimize the resource usage. That means in that example I am using 3 resources. So I am using a keyboard, scanner, printer. So instead of I am scanning that paper, simply I can able to type it and take the printer. So one resource can be reduced. Scanning is avoided, isn't it? Like that. So maximum efficiency we need to get means always the resource usage must be low. That means we need to minimize the resource usage. Understand? Yeah. This is important, one more question. So the way of designing algorithm is called algorithmic strategy. So in which way I am designing algorithm, that I am calling as an which one? Algorithmic strategy. Understand? What's the important one more question? Way of designing algorithm is called algorithmic strategy. So in this slide we have discussed about efficiency of an algorithm. So efficiency depend on how much resource you are using and what are the thing the using of different resources. So maximum efficiency if I need to get means always you need to minimize the resource usage. Understand? Yes. Next thing. So I'm going to this last slide we have studied that is these are the things if a algorithm is efficient means these are the things need to satisfy. So next one is method for determining efficiency. What are the methods we are used to determine efficiency? Okay. So the efficiency of an algorithm is depend based on yesterday also I have discussed about two things. What are they? Always the efficiencies depend on two things. How much time you are taking to run the program and how much space it will take to store the particular program. Okay, so always efficiency depends on two factors. What are they? So how efficiently you are using this time and memory space. How much time you are using to run the particular program and how much space required for you to store the particular program. Understand? So for that only they have given one example. Okay. For example, so last year we have typed a C++ program in their C++, isn't it? Yes. So you are going to type the program in C++. That means their C++. So next, what's the first what you will do? You will type the program, then save the file, then compile it, then run the program, then you will get the output. These are the steps you are doing in a lab, isn't it? Same thing, you are going to type the program in C++ and you are saving the program, compile it and run it. So now you are going to determine efficiency of your program. What program you have typed, you are going to determine the efficiency of a particular program. Okay, so that efficiency you need to measure means what are the things you need to find out means first one, speed of the machine. Okay, so first you need to depend on the execution. That means if you are running the program, so if all the systems whether the running capacity will be the same, no. So that execution time, because why I am telling means that we need to determine efficient means we need to always need to take care of about two factors. What are they? Time and memory space. First itself I tell. So efficiency is based on two factors. What are they? Time and memory space. So now you are going to type a program and you are running any program, maybe in C, C++, Java or anything, any programming language you are typing. So you are going to determine what efficiency. Okay. Yes. Yes, so you are going to determine the efficiency. So that program you are going to measure the execution time. Okay, what do I mean by execution time? That means running time. How much time it's required to run a particular program. Okay, so you are going to calculate what? Execution time. What program you are typing, that program you are going to take a execution time. Okay, so how you are going to calculate the execution time means the execution time is depend upon this some of the factors. What are the factors mean? First one is speed of the machine. That means you are typing in a program in maybe in laptop or a computer or anything. So one computer the RAM capacity is 2 GB. Next computer the RAM capacity is 4 GB. Next computers are 6 GB or 8 GB something. So whether the 2 GB machine the running capacity becomes the same and the 4 GB machine also the running capacity will be the same? No. 4 GB means it will return the result fast. Okay, so the execution time always depend on, for what are the factors? Speed of the machine. And so what's the first factor? Speed of the machine. Next one is compiler. Which compiler you are using? For example, C program means which compiler? C compiler. Java means Java. Python means Python compiler. Next one is operating system. Operating system means OS. So in which system you are typing? For example, you are typing program in one system. That program as that system contain OS as Windows 7 maybe. So next system may be Windows 10. Next system Windows XP. Next system Ubuntu. So these are the different kinds of operating system. Based on that operating system, the execution time will differ. Maybe in Windows 7, the execution time is somewhat slow. Windows 10, the execution time is somewhat fast. So the execution time depends on what's the second thing? Operating system. So next thing, programming language. Which programming language you are using? Java, C or C++. Understand? Next one is volume of data required. Volume of data required means how much space you are occupying for a particular program. Understand? So you are going to determine the efficiency of an algorithm means two factors you need to take care. What are they? Time. How much time it is required to, and also memory space. So you are going to type a program in a particular programming language. Then you are going to calculate the execution time of the particular program. So execution time is depend upon some of the factors. What are they means? Yes, sorry for the disturbance. So execution time is dependent on what are the things? Speed of the machine, compiler, operating system, which programming language you are using. Okay. Next one is space-time trade-off. Okay. So name itself having space-time trade-off. So here, so what are the things you are going to calculate means how much time space, how much space you are occupying for a particular thing, and how much time, that means execution time. So how much time you are taking to execute for a particular program, and how much space you are required for a particular program. Okay, so a lot of algorithms, they are designed for this execution of this space and time. So a lot of algorithms, they are designing to calculate this space and time. Maybe some algorithms is time efficient, some algorithm is not time efficient. Okay, what they are telling means best algorithm. If you are defining a best algorithm means that algorithm always it will take very less space, less memory space, and less time to execute particular program. What's the best algorithm they are telling? So best algorithm means always it will take very less space to store particular program and less time to execute. Understand? Yes. Next one is asymptotic notations. So this is very important 3-mark question. Maybe this already you have studied in maths, like a mathematical problem. Okay, asymptotic notation. What do you mean by asymptotic notation means? It is some meaningful. So last slide itself I am telling. So if you are going to calculate this time and space. So here you are giving some meaningful statements to calculate what? Time and space complexity. Okay, so for that you are using 3 asymptotic notations. How many notations you are using? 3. What are they means? Big O. What's the first thing? Big O. Next one is big omega. Next thing is big theta. Understand? So 3 things you are going to calculate. 3 things you are using to calculate this time and space complexity. That we are calling as an asymptotic notations. Okay, so asymptotic notation means 3 asymptotic notations you are using. What are they means? Big O, big pi, omega, and big theta. Understand? Yes. So first, big O means it is used to describe worst case of an algorithm. Always it will describe, that means what are things, what are the problems you are facing. That kind of worst case of an algorithm is always calculated using which factor? Big omega. So sorry, big O. Big O is used to calculate which one? Worst case of an algorithm. Understand? Next thing is big omega. This is just reverse of that big O. Understand what's the first point? Big omega is just a reverse of big O. Okay. This is used to calculate, that means worst case, upper bound, worst case. So this is used to calculate the big O means best case. Understand? Lower bound. So other name of worst case is upper bound, other name of lower the best case is lower bound. Understand? Big O is used to calculate worst case, that means upper bound. Big omega is used to calculate the best case, that means lower bound. Understand? Yes. Next one is big theta. So big theta, already we have studied big O and big omega, isn't it? That means lowest case and best case. If that worst case and best case is equal means, that means upper bound and lower bound is equal means, so algorithm has some complex, they are given some formula. O of n log n, that means that number of things, O of n log n, that and omega of n log n, that means these two things are equal. What are they? Big O, big O means lower bound and big omega means upper bound. Both these things are equal means what will do? What's the formula we need to use to calculate complexity? O n log n and omega n log n. Okay, these things are equal means this big theta also remain equal. The same formula, theta of n log n. Okay, that means the running time of an program always falls between the worst case and best case. Understand? What is the big theta? So this upper bound and lower bound becomes equal means, so the complexity become, what's the formula? O of n log n and omega of n log. Both these things are equal means theta also becomes same formula, theta of n log n. So what do you mean by n log n means running time. What algorithm you are using? Particular running time of an algorithm. That running time of an algorithm always falls between this upper case, the best case and worst case. Understand? So, three asymptotic notations you have studied to calculate what? Time and space complexity. What are they? Big O, big omega and big theta. Big O is always used to describe about what? Worst case of an algorithm. That means upper bound, and big omega is always used to calculate what? Lower bound, that means best case. If this the worst case, this algorithm is a false between upper bound and lower bound means you are going to calculate using this formula. Then theta also the same formula you are using to execute the running time of an algorithm. The theta always falls between best case and worst case. Understand? Yes. So here, so to calculate best, worst and average case, they are giving one example. First read this question. So consider one array. Okay, for what's the first step? You are going to consider one array. So that array, I want to search a particular element. So for this an example I am telling. Okay, see this one. So consider this is an array. Okay, so this array I am going to store up to n values. How many values I am going to store? N. Understand? So this array I am going to store n values. Okay, what's the thing they are telling means? So they are going to select a particular element as a key. Understand? So this is an array. The array size will be up to n. Understand? This is an array. The array size will be n. So this the array is full of, I have stored some elements. So I have selected one element as a key. So that element 30. For example, I have selected this 30 as a key. Understand? So then what's the next step I am doing means I am going to search the 30 is presented in which part of this array. Okay, so what's the first step? I am going to store some elements in an array. The size of an array is n. So I have selected one element from the array as a key, that is 30. For example, I am telling. So next I am searching where the element 30 will be stored in the array. What's the first step means? I will search. So what's the key now? 30. So first I have my search is stored from first place of the array. So I have search whether what's the first place is stored? What's the number? 5. Whether it is 30? No. My search is worst case, isn't it? Next I have search. What's the second place I am storing? 10. Whether the element is 30? No. That also my aim is not reached. Next, what's the element? 15. Whether the element is 30? No. So here also my search is lost. Likewise, I am searching from first to last. Whether this element, where this 30 is stored. Where the 30 element is stored? In the place of 5. That means these are the index value. This and all already you have studied. 0, 1, 2. These are the index value. At the 5th index, I have stored the 30th value. Understand now? Yes. So now read the question. So n number of values stored in an array. So n number of, if you want to say particular element I am searching, I have choose one element as a key. I am comparing all the elements at the key sequential. Okay. So here I am, this array I am going to calculate best case, worst case and average case. Okay. So what's the best case they are telling me? If the first element matches the key element, means that is best case. That means, listen. So in this example, what's the first place I have stored? First element is 5. Whether this element is 30? No. Sometimes the element 30 is present in the first place means my search is okay. So I got that element 30 in the first place. So how many search need? Only one search. Understand? That is the what? Best case. Okay. So next one is the worst case. What do you mean by worst case means? So I am searching this element 30 in full up to n. Okay, I am searching this element 30 in up to nth place. But I have not reached the, I have not get this element 30 till the nth place. So how many searches I have need? Up to n searches. That is called as worst case. Understand? So best case means if I am searching particular element, I am getting the element in the first place. So how many searches will be needed? 1. That I will express as O of 1. Understand? What is the best case? I have given big O. That means O of 1. Understand? Worst case means the full list I am searching, but the element is not found at the last, till the last. So that is given how many comparisons need? N comparisons. So I am giving O of n. Understand? So next one is so next one is you are going to calculate the average case. Best case you have calculated, worst case you have calculated. Next one is average case. Okay. So average case you are giving calculated by, first you need to find out minimum number of comparisons. Okay. How many minimum comparison? How many comparisons? Only 1. Minimum is possible is 1. Maximum means up to n you can compare. Okay. Minimum number of comparisons is 1. Maximum means up to n possible. Okay. So if this minimum and maximum like this means they need to the average number you are going to calculate is n plus 1 divided by 2. Understand? What's the formula for calculating this average number of comparisons? N plus 1 by 2. So we are going to add this minimum number of comparison plus maximum number of comparison and finding a half. That is n plus 1 by 2. Understand? 3 cases you have studied. This is very, very important question. Asymptotic notations, big O, big omega, big theta. Then best case, worst case and average case, very, very important. Okay. Yes, till now we have studied what are this what do you mean by algorithm, what's the efficiency of algorithm, what you are going to determine to find efficiency, characteristics of an algorithm. That's the one part of the chapter. Okay, this is the, from this I am teaching now algorithm or searching technique. From this, the second part of the chapter, from this it is very, 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 very important. So from after this, surely you will get any 5 more questions. Okay, 5 or 6 algorithms are there. From that, surely you will get any 5 more question. So please listen carefully. First algorithm is linear searching algorithm. Okay, what's the first algorithm? Linear search algorithm. So, other name of linear search is sequential search. That's important. One more question. What's the other name of linear search? Sequential search. Understand what's the other name of linear search? Sequential search. So, here you are going to find that one example I said, no, the elements stored in array, like the same only. Okay. So, other name of linear search is sequential. So, you are going to find a particular element in the list. So, you are, there I said in array. Likewise, you are storing the elements in a list. So, here you are storing the elements in where? List. Okay. So, in the list, you are going to find a particular element. For that, you are using one searching technique called linear search. Understand now? What's the searching algorithm you are using? Linear search. What's the first point? Very, very important. Now itself you study. Linear search is otherwise called what search? Sequential search. So for what you are using this linear search? Finding a particular value, you are going to find some value in a list. Okay. So what's the first step mean? This method checks the search element with the, that means, so there's one example I have given, and then by seeing this example you can understand. So for what's the first step we are going to do means you are searching the element from first to last. So if the search is found in second place or third place means that place itself your search will be going to complete. Okay, so if the search is not complete till the last means, so the list will be exhausted. Understand what's the second step? So if you are going to search, if the element is found in first place means till the first place the search will be getting over. So if the last you are not finding that element means search will be exhausted. Understand? So this algorithm list need not to be ordered. So the elements need not to be stored in ordered ways. Understand? 3 points you have studied. What are they? Linear search is otherwise called which is search? Sequential search. So why we are using this element? Used to check the particular element stored in an array, a list. So how we are going to find out? So always you search starts from the first element. So if the search is found in the second or third element, till that place the list is exhausted. So if it not found at the till end, that the last element only list is exhausted. In this third point, the element stored in and this list need not to be what? Ordered. And next thing, so if they asked for this algorithm question means, first you need to write so that definition of particular thing. Understand? So next thing, so you need to write pseudocode. Okay, what's the first thing you need to write? So first you need to write this definition. What do you mean by that? Then next step you are going to write the pseudocode. Understand? Pseudocode is nothing but just like a algorithm or procedure. What's the first step you will write? First step, put the heading of that particular algorithm. Then next step you are going to write the pseudocode or algorithm. Okay. Yes, pseudocode means nothing but the procedure, what you are going to do in that particular algorithm. What's the first step mean? Traverse the array using for loop. So which loop you are using? In the linear search, which loop you are using? For loop. Traverse means just go through. That's all. Okay. So go through this array using which loop? For loop. Okay. Then for loop means which will come? Iteration. Iteration means first iteration, second iteration, third. Likewise. That means first search, second search, third search, fourth search, likewise. So in every iteration, compare the target search key value with the current key. That means in that before on set down example, no. So in your mind you will take any one element as a key. Okay, so with that key you are searching with all the elements. So if the search is okay, that one, compare the target search key value with the current value. Okay, so currently some values are there, but in your mind you are taking one element as a key. With that key you are searching each and every element. Suppose if the values match at in particular place means that index of that value you need to return. Okay, if the match is found means you need to return what? You need to write the index of that particular value. If the match is not found means you need to move to the next element. Understand? If the match is you are taking a particular key element, so and you are searching each and every places of the list. So if that in particular place that element is found means you need to write the index. If the element is not found means you automatically it will move to the next element. Okay. If till last, if that element is not match means you will need to display that this algorithm display the result as match not found. Understand what you mean the pseudocode? So what are steps? So first you need to go through this array using which loop? For loop. Each iteration means each step, that's all. Compare that value which the particular value. If the value is matches means it will display the current index. If not matches means move to the next element. Till last the value is not match means so it will display the result as value not found. Understand? Yes. See this example, then only you will get understand about this algorithm. Okay. See. So in this example, I am going to search. This is array. Okay. What is this one? This is called as an array. Which loop you are using? For loop. So I am read this question. To search the number 25 in an array. So which number I am going to search? 25. So in this array, I am searching the element or number 25. Okay. So in sequential order. Sequential order means what? From first. Search always start from the first like this. 1, 2, 3 like this. Not from last or not from middle. That's important. Linear search always starts from the first. That means sequential order, one by one. Understand? So listen. So here first how many values are there? Totally how many values are there? 5. First what you need to write means the values, above that values you need to write the index. Okay, the index 11th standard itself we have studied. Always the index value starts from 0, not 1. The index values always starts from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 4. So how many values are there totally? 5. So first step you need to write the index value. So listen. So my search is, I am going to search the number 25. So what's the key value now? Which number I am going to search? That number only I am taking as a key value. Okay, what's the key value now? 25. Listen, first I am taking the value 25 as a key, searching the first place, 10. Whether this number is 25? No. So what result it will display? Match not found. Understand? Then it will move to the next element, next place. What's the next value? 12. Whether this number is 25? No. Then it will display the result match not found. Then it will move to the third place. Whether this number is 25? No. Then it will display the result is match not found. Then it will move to the next place. Whether this number is 25? Yes. Then the search will stop up to this place. It will return what if the search is found means it will return the index value. What's the index value of 25 now? 3. Understand now? So if the search is found means it will return the index value. Sometimes the search is not. Next if 25 is not present here, then I am going to next. Here also 25 is not there. Then what it will return? The search is not found, not matched. Understand now? So very important question, this linear search. So once again I am explaining what's the name of linear search. Sequential search. So here sequential method we are going to find a particular value in the list. So if the until you are going to search till the element is found. If this the third point in this the list need not to be ordered. Whether these elements are in ordered way? No. So then you need to write the pseudocode. Pseudocode means what are steps you are each step. First you are going through the array using for loop. Then each iteration you are comparing the value. If the match is found means it will display the current index. If the match is not found means it will move to the next element till last. If the match is not found means it will return match not found. Understand? If they ask for the 5-mark question means you need to write that definition 3 lines, then pseudocode. With this example you need to explain what are the things I explained. No, that one you need to write each step. What are the things you are doing? You need to write. Then only you will get 5 marks. Very important question. Please study now itself. Understand? So an example they have given. So like this program they will give and ask you to write the index value or target value. Okay. Listen. So this is an what? Array. Array I have given how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 elements. Okay. So in this program 6 elements I have given. So what's the first step? You need to write the index. So index start from here. 0, you need to write index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So in question they have given your target value is 7. What's the target value? 7. So what's the target value they have given for you? 77. You need to write the index of the particular. So always it will, what the last algorithm you have studied. So it will return what? Index value of the particular element. So what's the index value of 77? Say. So what's the index value? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So output will become 4. Understand now? See the next example. So they have given in array, this is a symbol of array. Array they have given some elements. What the target value they have given? 200. So 200. Whether 200 is here found here? No. So only they are giving output as -1. That means search not found. That's match not found. So only they have given the match is not found. Output is match not found. Understand? Yes. Yes. Next algorithm is binary search algorithm. Very important question. Binary search algorithm. Linear search also very important. This binary search algorithm also very important question. Okay. Binary search, other name of binary search algorithm is half interval search algorithm. What's other name of linear search algorithm? Sequential search algorithm. Other name of binary search algorithm is half interval search algorithm. That means why they are giving this half interval means, so later I'll explain. So it finds the position of search element within certain. Here also you are going to find the position of an element. Okay, last search you are going to find what you are find index value likewise here also you are going to find the position of a particular element. That's the second point. So here this binary search algorithm is done as one method, that is divide and conquer. What method you are using? Divide and conquer method. Understand 3 points. Binary search is other. What's the other name of binary search? Half interval algorithm. So here also you are going to find the position of a particular element in an array. So binary search done by one method called what? Divide and conquer algorithm. This is the introduction of this binary search. Understand now? Yes. So next thing, what you will write? Pseudocode. That means procedure. What you are going to do in the algorithm. See, listen carefully. First, start with the middle element. That's important point. So linear search, your search starts with middle or first. Linear search algorithm, the search always starts with the first element. Isn't it? But in binary search algorithm, always your search starts with which element? From the middle element. Understand? What's the first point? Search always starts from the middle element. So, if the search is equal to the middle element means, so for next step, you are going to calculate the middle element. That means the position of the middle element. Okay. So, the formula to calculate the position of the middle means how many values. That means in max you will calculate no average. That means 5 values are that means 5 by 2. That means 5 by 2 means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 2. Like this. If what's the formula used to calculate middle value means number of elements in an array. 10 means 10. 9 means 9. 10 divided by 2. 10 elements means 10 divided by 2. Then it will give an answer. No? That's the index of middle element. What's the second step? You are going to calculate the middle value. What's the formula for calculating middle value? Total number of elements in an array divided by 2. That's the index of the middle element. Understand? Yes. Then you need to compare the middle element with the search value. Likewise, like the last algorithm, you are taking any one value as a target value in your mind. So you keep some values or you kept in your mind as some values as a target value. So you are going to compare that value is present in the middle element. And so what's the third step? You are taking some values as a target value. Then you are comparing that target value with this middle element, whether the element is present or not. Okay. Suppose this element is greater. That means in your target value is 60 means. So if the element is greater, your target value is 60. In middle element is 70. Sometimes the middle element is 70 means the search you need to go to the right side. Always you search elements to the right side. So always listen, important step. So if the search element is greater than the number in the middle index, your element is greater. Middle index you got some value. That element is greater than your search value means your search needs to go to which side? Right side. Suppose the element is less than the your target value. So some value in example, next slide I'll explain with example, then you will understand. Okay. If the number is very less than the your target value means search needs to go to which side? Left side. Okay. If the match is found means it will display the success message. That means particular index value it will return. Match is not found means it will give no, it will display the unsuccessful when the match is not found. Understand? This is pseudocode for binary search algorithm. Understand? Okay, first step. What's the first step? Always it starts with middle element. So middle element you are going to calculate the what's the formula for to calculate middle element? The total number of elements of array divided by 2. You will get some value. That's the index of middle element. Then next step you will take some value as a target value. If that target value is greater than the middle element means the search will go to the right side. It less than means your search need to go to the left side. If the match is found means it will give the index of the particular value. Match is not found means it will give the unsuccessful message. Understand? Yes. So see this example. Listen carefully. This example, if you understand understand only means only you can able to write this algorithm. Please listen carefully. Okay. So listen. So my search element is 60. Okay. Some elements I am storing. The same diagram, same example only they have given in your textbook also. Please listen carefully. Okay. So this some elements I have stored in an array. Okay. How many elements? 10 elements. So what's the next step you need to write? Index. So index always start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. So I am going to set my target value is which one? 60. Understand? What's my target value? 60. Listen. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. So I'll explain. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay, what's the target value I'm taking? 60. Okay, what's the target value? My target value is 60. Okay, so first of all step, I am stored some elements in an array. So that element I have given some index value. What's the next step you need to find out? You need to take the what? You need to calculate middle value. What is the formula to calculate middle value? Total number of elements divided by the 2. So how many elements are there? 10. 10 divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2, what's the value now? 10 by 2, 5. So what's the value? Middle value, 5. Understand? So I am going to search the element 5. Understand? Yes. So next, first index of the middle element. So here this, in this example, I am to calculate the middle value as such. That's a common formula for to calculate middle value. But this example, I am going to calculate middle value using the formula. Please listen. Low plus high minus low divided by 2. What's the formula to calculate middle value? Mid equal to low plus high minus low divided by 2. Okay, listen. Low means that lower index. That means which is the lowest value? 0. Okay, which is the highest value? Yes. So which is the highest value? 9. Okay. So listen. Mid equal to low plus high minus low divided by 2. So lowest value is 0. Highest value is 9. 0 plus 9 minus 0 by 2. What's the answer? 4.5. That fractional part no need to take. So 4. So what's the fourth place? 50. Okay. So see, I will get the answer as 4. So what's the fourth place I get it? 50. Whether it reaches my target value? No. Yes, see. So now compare the search element with the value location 4. So my target value is 60. My target value is greater than or smaller. So the last slide I'll get the index value as 4. So in that fourth place, which element is there? 50. But my target value is 60. So this target value is higher. Okay. So the search always move to this right side. Okay. So the search always move to which sign? Right side. So sorry for the disturbance, students. So tomorrow I'll explain clearly about this binary search algorithm. Okay. Today you studied that linear search algorithm and what are the things I taught. Thank you, students.